the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4, number 77, E.J. Edgecombe.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, small forward. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Corey Kispert out there with McDaniels. And it's Daniels in at the 5 spot. Oh man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Brunson passes to MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey against Brunson. The 3 from Edgecombe. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Daniels. And here is Maxey. Now here's Kispert. Now McDaniels. Anunoby covering. Here's Maxey. And here's Kispert from the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers, TNT, everybody.
Knicks leading by 13. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Sharp, he's checked in for Daniels. McDaniels comes in for Furphy. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Maxey in for Porter Jr. New York also changing it up. MP is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for James. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. On the court right now for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP, then it's Green, and it's Baldwin in at power forward. And they take the lead. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
McDaniels, that's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, that, and also, how about the level of activity we've seen from them defensively? They've been up on the ball, pressuring, active hands coming away with steals. It's just been great to see.
The drive by MP. Here's Baldwin. New York, again, can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Sharp. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Yeah, savvy move by Maxey, swiping the ball and getting it going the other way.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. timeout called by New York.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Here's Maxey from outside the arc. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kispert is out there with McDaniels. And it's Daniels in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Towns finds Bridges. And here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson. Towns for 3. Daniels gets a hand on it. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 22 points for MP.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brunson with the bucket.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Philadelphia leading by 19. And here's Maxey outside. They grab their own miss. Daniels banked it in off the glass. Daniels has got 8.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. Towns for 3. Here's Brunson outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Sinks it from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Deflected.
And he's having an ugly quarter.
Oh, my goodness!
Just throw it up!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. MP outside. Towns finds MP. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Daniels has got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels from long range. Drills it from... Now a time.
New York calls timeout. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show
is checked in for McBride.
A round of applause. New York substitution. Number 82. Number 82.
And here's MP from outside. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
On the floor for New York. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Green, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Baldwin in at the 4.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
MP no good. The 76ers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Porter. Pass to Furphy. Now here's Sharp. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you...
Look out!
Wow! With authority!
Well, I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Branham. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
A nice shot by MP.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Furphy. Puts it up from 12. And no good.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Back to Porter. Pass to Branham. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets it back. Now Porter. Sharp, a screen on Brunson. And here's Porter outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
But they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The 76ers call timeout.
Moving with your next time. Let's dance.
for Philadelphia. Daniels is checked in for Sharp. Kispert comes in for Branham, and it's Edgecombe in for Porter Jr. New York also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Green. Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Pass to Furphy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been. Whoa!
Oh, wow!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. The Sixers lead by 19. Now here's Kispert. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to throw.
Another bucket. Wow.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Furphy. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New York. From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Edgecombe. McBride covers. And that's good. Furphy. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Furphy.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Can't hit that one. Good D by MP. Knicks trail by 16. From deep three-point range. And the Knicks, another three.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Daniels outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Up top, Maxey. McBride covers. Now McDaniels. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And mismanagement of the shot clock. They'll turn it over without getting a shot off this time. And some changes here for New York. Bridges comes in for Baldwin, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Knicks trail by 13. MP outside. Fires for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Daniels the screen on Bridges. And here's Kispert from the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, number 82, shooting one.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Maxey. Brunson with a double team. Kispert with the ball. MP's there. Daniels knocks down the trifecta.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Bridges. Yes, sir, with the three.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Brunson with a double team. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
.124 left in the fourth quarter. Anunoby fires. Cash from downtown.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
The 76ers call timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Maxey! Oh, no good again that time. New York trailing. Right side, Brunson. Here's MP to take the lead. Yes, sir, it's good.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Brunson with a double team. Now it's Maxey. It's good! What a day!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Timeout called, Knicks!
For your Sixers EMP, make noise, everybody! Let me see you stand and get
MP.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They trail by one.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Yes! Using that window!
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
The 76ers call timeout. Here's Daniels. And here is Maxey. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Timeout called, Knicks. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Now MP. For the win. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight.